Can you share with us your baseball background?
So currently I'm the AA hitting coach for the St. Louis Cardinals. I also do baseball training. I work with players, teams. I coach coaches. I run baseball clinics and camps all throughout the country, and here in Palo Alto is home base. So every off season I come here and I train. I've got players starting at the youth levels all the way, guys from T-ball, Little League, all the way through to Babe Ruth, high school, travel ball. I have college guys and professional players as well that I train with on an individual basis. We do have some in-person training, but the virtual training I've been doing hitting, pitching, defensive work, mental skills training, and also coaching coaches. Integrating technology into training programs has been a big hit. Also, just doing some consulting with travel academies, organizations that want to, improve throughout this pandemic and come out of this thing stronger. So I really stress having quality at bats. What that means is, going up there with a good approach, controlling what we can control, swinging at good pitches. I really like to teach the mental side of the game, whether it's, having a routine, a focal point, your breathing. Just being able to deal with adversity. Baseball is such a challenging game. I think the in-person game situation training during the season is really, really valuable. During the off season, that's time for bigger changes, whether we're looking at making a swing change, whether we're looking at maybe changing our movement patterns a little bit. That's a time where we can focus on those specific things. We're not competing at that time in the competitive environment, so we have a lot more time to focus on the training, to focus on building better movement patterns. I always like to integrate technology throughout the system, whether it's a blast motion sensor to capture some batted ball metrics and how the barrel's moving through space, or a pocket radar to get their exit velo. I also like to break down their video analysis. So basically integrating as much technology as I can to gather all this information on the players. I really like to get to know my player and build more than just the athlete. I know baseball has very specific skills that we're looking for baseball players, but I think teaching the life lessons is so much more important. How to deal with adversity, how to build confidence, dealing with that failure. Baseball is a really challenging game, we fail 70% of the time as hitters, and that makes us really good.
Yes.
So how do we deal with that failures? We don't want to ride that roller coaster of a long season. I went 4 for 4, I'm feeling great, and now I went 0 for 4, and now I'm down in the dumps. We want to be able to just stay even keel. So helping kids through that process, I think, is really, really important for me and super valuable. So I do want to know what motivates them and what their fears are, and helping them get through some of those fears and insecurities. I think building confidence through this process is huge, and they can apply these lessons to other things outside of baseball and just to life in general.
What are some encouraging words that you have to the young athletes in the season where they might feel like they have lost hope in growing in their sport? It could either be baseball or football, basketball. What are some words that you have for them in this season where they might feel like they might not be able to get back into playing with their teams?
Yeah, I think it's really important right now to really stay positive and stay optimistic. This is a really challenging time for everybody right now. Obviously, this is something that nobody expected and we're all dealing with for the first time. But I think it's super important to, like I said, stay positive, stay optimistic, try to get better each day. That's kind of my mindset when I wake up in the day. What am I doing to get better today? And really just try to push myself to commit to that. And every decision that you make throughout the day is kind of pushing you in one direction or the other. And so I really try to make good decisions so that way at the end of the day I'm kind of aligning myself to have a good day. And I talk about spiraling up, and I think that's a really good term for young kids and athletes. But do things that push you in the right direction. Do things that you enjoy, that are going to encourage you to keep going forward and keep pushing. For me, just to give you a few examples, spiral up to me means I like to work out because I feel good and I get energy from that. And then because of that, I like to eat healthy. And when I eat healthy, I feel good and I feel energetic. And that spirals into my passion to coaching, and I really enjoy coaching. So when I get the opportunity to coach, I continue to spiral in that direction. I get to help others, and then it just kind of leads me back to working out again and then eating healthy and doing what I love to do. So now I'm just spiraling in this upward direction where I can continue to, feel good about myself and do good things. So I would encourage all kids to try to spiral up and do things that they enjoy and that they're passionate about, and try to be optimistic through this whole thing.